Hey everybody, welcome to We're No Experts. If you are watching this for the first time, please like and subscribe. Everything we do revolves around that. So please, if you can, like and subscribe. The link to the link tree is in the description. It'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, on our link tree inside is our Twitter page, our Instagram, TikTok, website, our main website with our merch. Anything you can think of, we got it all in our link tree.
We're No Experts.live without the apostrophe.
Yep.
We're No Experts.live without the apostrophe. That's everything you need to know about We're No Experts.
Yep. So that's it. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the episode.
Oh, he's so professional.
Yeah.
Tyler's so professional. Look at it. He's such a good guy. Such a gentleman.
We're No Experts.
She's just over here staring at the camera like.
I was looking at you, but okay.
So either Garrett lost weight, or he's still on his mission trip.
He's still on his missionary trip. Yeah.
Still on the mission trip. He did send a message that said that, yeah, I was right. McConaughey is the coolest guy he's ever met. Yeah, that's a good thing. He was like, you know what, I've completely changed my mind. He should run for governor.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he told me anyway.
Yeah, especially his, like, down there in like, all the tropics and all that.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey's already, like, filmed down there. So he's like,
yeah,
I'll be your guide. I got you.
And he told me, he's like, you know what, I see why he takes his shirt off all the time.
Oh, yeah.
100% see it.
You think McConaughey might want him to be like a bodyguard for him?
No. I think McConaughey was his best friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like him and McConaughey are going to bond over this. Then he'll get the selfie. Then he won't need my selfie.
For sure.
Yeah, then he won't need my selfie.
It'll be on his phone, the background.
Yeah, the background.
Yeah,
absolutely. McConaughey will be on
his
there.
Facebook picture.
Karate.
So you want to introduce her?
Who, that one?
Yeah, that one
that's
over
Garrett. That's Skinny Garrett.
Oh, Skinny.
That's Skinny Hot Garrett.
Skinny Garrett.
That's Skinny Hot Garrett.
I'm definitely thinking about Garrett tonight.
Oh my gosh.
So, what's your name? Where are you from? And tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh gosh. I'm Ashley. I'm Tyler's girlfriend.
Oh God.
In 5 years, I won't be his girlfriend anymore.
That's true. That's true. You're
Hopefully.
You're gonna see the light.
Yeah.
It's okay.
She'll be gone in 5 years.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, you stopped the marriage thing, and I was like,
No.
you're gonna see the light. Don't worry about it.
That's not what I was
She'll be
getting
my
at. But
caregiver. Because I'm on hospice.
I don't know about that. You might be my caregiver.
So what were we talking about before we started?
We were talking about jail time.
No, in jail time. What was it?
No, I don't know.
What the hell were we just talking about?
Garrett and McConaughey?
No. This was before we started filming.
Oh.
That was actually an interesting ass conversation, and now it's just gone.
Oh, we were talking about how you're a mumbler.
Yeah.
But that, hereditary, you got it from your mom. A lot of things I do were from my dad.
It was just a matter of, we were just literally talking about how everything, like, you don't really notice it until you watch yourself record.
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. We were talking about something else, though, because that wasn't it. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's gone. ... It's out of here.
Jesus. That's your brain.
Oh, that was I was like,
That was kiddo. That's...
I thought somebody was getting killed outside.
It might as well be.
What's happening?
It's a little bit more relaxed today.
Yeah, it's definitely a more relaxed vibe. Well, it's easy to be relaxed when there's not a 350-pound gorilla.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You're just always
The sad thing is now I'm the biggest guy in the room.
Yeah, it's always like, when's he going to go off?
Yeah.
When's it going to happen?
When's he going to start screaming?
When we gonna poke the bear too many times, he's just gonna flip that table over. And just like, I'm done with you.
We've gotten him close.
Yeah. The good thing about these cords is they pull out, so you can't wrap them around your neck.
He can't kill you. I feel like if we all tried to attack him, though, it wouldn't work.
No. It's like Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah,
It's just
so
a giant.
All you see is just bodies.
R.I.P. Garrett. We love you.
Yeah, he's probably caught something by now. He's probably
Yeah.
got like West Nile or something.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the Ebola.
Yeah. Well, he's got a great guy there because he knows everybody. Dr. McConaughey. Yeah. Not only is he governor, he is a doctor as well.
I heard on the second week that they're bringing Fauci in to like make sure they're all clear.
Yeah, give the all clear. So Ashley, tell us something good, man.
Something good.
Tell me something good.
I don't know if I have anything good. I have nothing good.
What do you got, Tyler?
Well, after everybody watches our last episode.
Oh, the bonus episode?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't watched it, go watch the bonus episode. It's tough.
What do I got going on good is how many people hate me right now.
Oh, you're going to get a lot of hate mail.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get a lot of hate mail. Yeah. It's going to be
good thing
tough.
we're moving soon because there's not a lot of people that are going to be banging on my door.
Where are you going?
We haven't really decided yet.
House or apartment?
I still have to do the apartment situation because,
Yeah.
dude,
We've been
around
looking
here,
for a house. We've been looking for a duplex, something.
she's got to fix her credit first before we get a house thing.
Dang, you just threw a credit out there like that?
Yeah, it's rough.
Man.
Well,
Jesus,
I don't.
I'm not like some
I don't
people. I just
really-
let it all hang out, man.
Jesus Christ.
I don't really have a lot of credit.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
Oh, I got a lot of credit. It's not good, but I've got a lot of
the
it.
very first thing that I got in my name was my car, and I just paid that off.
Oh, yeah. That's not bad.
I don't have much credit.
She's like you. She's one of those ones that's cash only.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't do credit cards.
Ah, me neither,
I've
man.
never had one, and so
The man will never know where she's
I
at.
have a couple, but they're for like emergency stuff. Like, if like, oh shit, this comes up and I just ain't got the cash, I'll throw that on the card. But that's about it, man. I'm a cash only guy.
yeah.
It's weird. I don't like spending. Are you?
I'm a card guy.
You're a
I'm
card
I'm
guy.
always like,
I've
look,
got so many.
if I don't have the cash for it, I don't fucking need it.
Yeah, yeah. I started doing that with my car. Like whenever I buy cars, I started doing that on not the past car, but the car before that. Like I got the car and I paid it off, but then I just kept putting the money in my savings account,
yeah.
like it was a car payment. So then the next car, I just paid for it. But I just kept doing it like that, and so this car, it was the same thing. I just went in, and it's so much easier because then you just walk in and you're like, I want that car, and they start to sit down, and you're like, and they want to do the haggling thing. And I'm like, oh, I'm not haggling. That's what I'm paying for it, and I want that car. Like, figure it out. You know, like,
Yeah.
they will. You'd be surprised when you walk in with that much cash. You're like, oh, okay,
Yeah, cash usually does that to people.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Well, I feel like that price goes down because you pay cash. They're like, oh, we can get it to
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's bringing home bonus money like
Yep.
real quick today.
Yep. That's how I started doing mine. It was pretty. It sucked the first time, but now it's like kind of nice.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, it's been pretty good this week.
Yeah.
It's getting closer and closer to that special time of year.
I'm back to work after hurting myself.
Wait, are you a Christmas person?
No.
Thank you, God.
Fuck no.
Are you serious? You're not, right?
Well, not really.
Okay.
I don't believe in like. I don't care for Halloween. Like anything that's major events. I don't care. It's another day.
See, I'm not Halloween. I like Halloween.
I don't.
Halloween.
It's just
I'm a Halloween person.
Yeah, I like
It's just a way to say that you blow money.
Like, I wish we could have Halloween for Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
let's just cut out Christmas and have a second Halloween.
See, my daughter, she's the same. Well, she likes Christmas, but she's kind of the same way. She likes the Halloween Christmas because, like, she's like, I like Christmas. I'm like, you don't like Christmas. You like second Halloween. And she's like, no, I really like Christmas. I'm like, really? Then why is everything a nightmare before Christmas?
Yes, I love
Why
Nightmare
is
Before
that?
Christmas. Yes.
That's because it's Nightmare Before Christmas every day in our house.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. That's how my daughter is, man.
If we could paint the apartment black, she would.
Yeah, it would be.
My daughter asked if she could paint one of her walls black, and I went,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Dad,
Well, I can't because we rent, man. And you know how many
Hey.
coats of paint that's going to take?
but did you know that you can go and you can get, like, wallpaper and you can wallpaper it?
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Pull the
Kenny's
wall-
not gonna do that.
No. Not in the rent house.
Oh, come on.
No, not in the rent house.
So are you gonna buy a house soon?
I did tell her we could go purple. I was like, you can go purple, but no black.
Oh,
Purple's pretty easy to cover up. I mean, only going to take like 9 coats versus
Yeah.
55.
Yeah.
way to break the girl's heart.
Nah, she'll be all right.
I almost did it. I almost said something about the no list, or said something on the no list.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
Go ahead.
You,
Break the rules.
you and your Topo Chico.
Oh, yeah, Topo Chico.
That's good stuff.
It is good. God, it's good.
It makes me burp a lot.
Yeah.
It's bubbly.
Yeah, it is bubbly. You don't like it?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever had it, but at the same time, like I'm not one of those.
Seltzer.
Yeah, I
Not
don't
a
do
seltzer guy?
I don't do seltzer. Speaking of seltzer, we saw this thing earlier on, was it TikTok?
Yeah.
So for all the people who drink like White Claws or Trulies and all that stuff, somebody has made like where you can put two of the cans together. And I hit my mic. You put two of the cans together and drink them at the same time to like mix flavors.
Yeah.
I feel like you just use a glass for that.
Yeah, I thought so too. But
No, I mean, like, it's really cool. I was like, why don't I have this?
just Edward 40 hands it. Just duct tape it to your-
Dude, did you play that?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I did it with the gross stuff too.
What'd you do with it?
OE.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough to get down.
What's OE?
Old English.
Oh.
Yeah. I would do it with usually it was Mickey's. That was usually Mickey's. And then I would do it with Slurricanes from time to time. Yeah, those were tough. What else? Oh, no, I didn't. We would do Crushers, too. Like we would do Edward 40 heads with Crushers. It's the 32-ounce Miller High Life.
Oh, jeez.
Those were good, though. I used to drink High Life just to, like, that was just my go-to.
I had quite a few guys come in the bar and they wanted High Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's under the table, man. It's like, not a lot of people think, and they all think it's like not good, but I'm telling you, man, if you start drinking, it's actually really good. And it's cheaper than shit.
I think Budweiser has Bud 55.
Yeah. But High Life is really good.
Budweiser, I had one experience with it, and that was it. It was bad.
Man, Budweiser's tough. So what's the first beer you ever got drunk on?
Keystone.
You were a stoner? There you go.
Stony, baby.
Stone.
You were T-Stone? Mine was Bud Light. That was the first
real?
beer.
That was
Yeah.
That was kind of like what I transitioned to. I went from Keystone to Dos Equis, and then to Bud Light. And now I really don't drink now, but when I do, it's a Michelob Ultra.
Good stuff.
Wow. Look at you. Look at you. What's yours?
Super light beer.
Okay, what's the car?
I went
This guy.
from Keystone to Bud Light.
Bud Light. I'm not
And
a Bud
then
Light drinker.
I went to Bud Light Lime, and then from Bud Light Lime, I went to Michelob Ultra.
What they are Ultra? I hate
Yeah,
Ultra.
I love Ultra.
It's so gross.
You bought that one time. It was Ultra, but with
Infused
cactus something.
cactus
Oh, yeah.
lime cactus. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I never was an Ultra guy. It doesn't taste good. It tastes like water.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I drink so much of it.
It tastes like water.
yeah.
I'm not being like it has to taste like.
You know, for someone who drinks a lot of water,
I know. I don't like watery beer. That's weird.
I mean, it gets the job
It
done.
doesn't get the job.
So are you one of those? Well, I mean, you don't drink anymore, so it's kind of hard to ask.
No, I don't trust me. You can
Yeah,
ask me
you-
about drinking. I've drank enough. Like,
Yeah.
it's-
So are you more towards like a IPA or like these home brewed
Oh,
type
hell no.
hype like
Nah, about the
firefighter,
Nah,
whatever, and
that's
revolver
That
and-
hoity-toity stupid. I've got a big long beard and wear a beanie in 100-degree weather. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
You know how many people we have that have like come into the bar and they're like, "Hey, you got an IPA," and I'm like, "Dude,
Yeah, no.
I've been a bartender for a while, and to be honest with you, nobody wants that shit."
Nobody wants that shit. They decided this restaurant that I worked at, in bar restaurant types thing that I worked at in College Station, they decided that the whole front bar was going to be that kind of shit, and then the back bar would be like your just what everybody drinks. And they were like, "Oh, it's really going to take off. We're going to have like this little lounge type thing up here and all that." Man, nobody even went in that shit. We wound up giving all the kegs back because like it was just dead empty in there. Like nobody drinks that shit. Like I said, you got one douche with a long beard and fucking wearing a beanie that's, "Ooh, get the fuck out of here." Just drink the shit everybody else drinks. Nobody gives a shit about your well-reserved IPA 4250, whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Yeah, we'd have people come in and say, "You got anything local?" And I'm like,
yeah, the local.
Oh,
"I got some local whiskey."
yeah, go fuck yourself with the local shit. I'll tell you what, man.
Balcones is pretty good.
Yeah, my ex-father-in-law, he used to brew his own beer out back, and that shit was good. Like, I'll give him credit. Like, it was good. It didn't taste like beer, but it was really, really good. And it got the job done. I can tell you that. But like
Was
I said,
it a dark beer?
No,
Oh.
no. It was. I know this sounds weird, but it was kind of. This is gonna make it sound like it not like it tasted, but it was kind of a sweet almost.
Oh yeah.
But it was good. It was delicious. But he brewed it up in the garage.
Nice.
So we're gonna brew our own beer, right?
Man, I saw him do it one time, and I was like,
It's a lot.
yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. It's
They
like,
they do sell kits and stuff.
yeah, it's a lot, and man, it's meticulous. And like, that's not me. Like, if you got anything meticulous, oh yeah, like me.
You're
sitting
like,
down,
I can drive to the store and
Yeah.
crack open a
again,
beer.
That goes back to I'm making things as least stressful as possible, dude. I don't
Simple
need-
life.
Yeah, like I cannot figure out like these idiots that do this like minimalist. I want to have one chair in my fucking house and all this shit. I can't stand that shit. Bitch, we live in America, motherfucker. Like, we live here for, enjoy the reason we live here. You were born on third base in this country. Get out of here.
But what if they don't want the materialistic stuff of it, but yet they go like on trips and like that's how they spend their money
Yeah,
instead of just on.
I get it.
Okay.
Living life a little bit.
Yeah.
I hear
Are
what
you
you're
okay
saying.
with it that way?
Get a fucking couch. You know what I'm saying? If you can afford a trip to Bali, you can afford a fucking couch. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't want people over.
Huh?
I don't want people over.
That's fine. You can
Yeah,
lay on
people
the-
suck.
Oh yeah. Not a big guy, visitor guy.
And here we are.
Nah, yeah,
Recording
it is.
in your house.
Yeah, now this is different, but like I'm not a.
Yeah.
You're not a
visitor.
people-y person.
No. Thank God my daughter's not either. Like she's
What are you talking about? She loves the dirt track.
she's coming up right. I'll ask her if she wants to go somewhere and they're going to go shopping. She's like, there's people out there. Like, you know, like, no. There's people out there. I don't want to go.
That's like me. I was supposed to go get some stuff done today. And I don't want to.
I went to the garage. I'm telling you, man, it's so, like, this area that's out here is so expensive to live in. This place isn't. But it's so expensive to live out here, but I swear it's almost worth it because... Okay, there we go. It's almost worth it because I'm telling you, ever since I've moved next to this Berkshire's down here, I don't even know what HEB looks like anymore.
Yeah,
I don't go anywhere. I go to that little bitty ass store.
It's convenient.
I hit the DG and that's it. Like,
I love you that you at the DG.
It's so expensive, though.
what's that? If you got the card, it's not bad. It's not bad at all if you got the card. I'll tell you this.
I used to work there.
I'll tell you this. It's not bad enough that I want to cram my ass in HEB with 50 other Malukes. I
I
can tell you
mean,
that.
I understand. HEB is very
Yeah.
crowded.
Yeah. So is Walmart.
You should have seen Walmart today.
Yeah, I was going to say, so is Walmart, man.
I was like, everybody and their grandma's here.
Well, dude, when I worked at Walmart, it was always the craziest thing. If it was, I don't know if it's still the same way, but if it was cold or if it started raining, you knew. And I was like, don't you want to sit your ass at the house when it's raining? What the hell are you coming to Walmart for? Like,
Yeah.
if it started raining, you could guarantee there's going to be 1,000 people in there. And I was like, God
Get
damn
ready
it.
for the flood, man.
It would drive me up the
It
wall.
was cold as hell today.
Yeah.
There were so many people.
If it's 75 degrees
Oh, that's-
and sunny, you're not going to find a damn person in there. But let it get cold or rainy. And
No,
God
because
damn,
they're outside enjoying the sun.
it just drove me crazy, man. I was like, why don't you stay at home, man?
Because
Why don't we trade places? You work here and I'm going to go home.
I wish.
You know, for somebody who likes to be at home, you don't really watch anything.
Nope.
What do you do in your spare time?
That's a hard question to ask him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sit here.
so there was one time he recorded himself just to make sure that the camera was working.
Yeah. Just like-
I went back and looked at the footage, and it was like
Exactly what
watching
you
a
thought it
monkey in a
was.
zoo cage.
Yeah.
Just sat there.
I just sat here. I seriously just sit here. I forgot that camera was running, by the way. That was super embarrassing. He was like, yeah, I watched you for an hour. I was like,
Oh
oh,
my
God, what happened?
He's like, what I do? I was like, oh, you just
I
sat
didn't
there.
jerk off, did I?
I would have kept that for myself. No.
Yeah, it's like,
You might want to go get that checked out.
Wait, hold on. You do that in here? You don't do that in there?
you know, you
It's
got to
his
break
house.
in every room.
It's his house.
Yeah, you got to break in every room. That's the first thing you do when you get here. You fart and then you jerk off in every room.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
You have to do that. It makes it feel homey.
I was trying to think if I've jerked off in every room with the house.
Sure
Have
you
you?
have.
Well, probably
well-
not the kitchen.
That's the first place. I'm sorry. No,
It's because I get excited at what's in the refrigerator.
Okay, Billy.
I don't do anything. I just sit here. Like, I usually just sit over on the couch and just... So you can attest. He
You
works
just
there.
look at your phone or...
Yeah, usually.
He just sits there and rolls with what's in his brain.
Yeah.
His little hamster wheel just never
Yeah,
turns
well,
off.
natural never turns off, man.
Man.
Yeah, I don't do anything. And it's like it whatever you're thinking, it's not like that. I just try it one day, man. Just sit in the house.
I don't know if I can do that.
I used to meditate.
Yeah, I just sit there.
But
Same thing, but with busier brain.
Yeah, I've got ADHD like
I have a super busy brain.
Yeah, so that's yeah. No, but I don't do much, man. Just sit there and chill. Because he can attest to this. Because he works there. First off, it's super loud. As in, physically, it's super loud. The second thing is, if you saw the people we work with, and you actually hung around them for just a work day, you would be so impressed that me and him don't have a murder on our record. Like, you would be shocked. You'd be like, really? You do that every day and you haven't shot somebody yet? Like, you can't imagine the silliness that goes on in this place. So then when you get home, you're just like you sit down and you turn the TV on and there's some Kim Kardashian idiot on there and you're like, oh no, I already saw this today. Like, you just, and that's it. Like, you're just like, I can't watch this because I've already dealt with these idiots today. Yeah. So it's just sit on the couch and just go, damn, it's quiet in here. There's not a sound to be made. I don't have to listen to nobody's stupid shit. Like, this is nice. Yeah. This is exactly where I want to be.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there are times where I just sit on the couch and I don't even turn the TV on. Yeah. I just sit there.
That's because you light every candle in the house and just zen out.
Yeah, and then I pet the dogs and I talk to the dogs.
I cut your ears off.
I came home from my house last night. I came home from y'all's house last night. I woke up this morning and my whole goddamn bedroom smelled like your house because of my clothes. I was like, Jesus Christ, how many candles were in there?
Dude, she went on a spree. She was like, oh, Kenny's coming over. I gotta clean the house.
Good Lord.
Febreze everywhere.
Like, Christ.
To me, I felt like it smelled like I can't do stinky smells, and I have a thing.
So my dad was born without a sense of smell. He can't smell anything. He never has been.
I can smell everything.
Yeah. So my mom, we call her Toucan Sam because she can smell. She can smell a turtle down in the creek 15 miles from here. Be like, I think that turtle is there. Which I guess that's a good combo to have because they have. You can't imagine all the carbon dioxide, monoxide, gas. They have all these alarms in the house because if my dad comes home and there's a gas leak, he's not going to smell it. He ain't going to know. So he can smell like if you put like have you ever smelled the smelling salt?
Oh, the ammonia?
Yeah, if you could put that up underneath his nose, he could maybe kind of smell that. He'd be like, I smell something.
That's just rough.
Yeah. Yeah, meanwhile, that's what I look like.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, he can't smell anything. So my mom can smell everything, but she's the exact same way. I swear to you.
I don't do stinky smells. I'm like, somebody take the trash out. I'm going to clean the garbage disposal. Like, we're not doing this.
My mom, she has never, I don't think my mom's ever said hello to me one time when I walked in her house. The first thing she says to anybody who walks in her house, does it stink in here? Like,
I do the same thing.
I'm like, no, why? It smells like a candle. She's like, all right, let me know if it stinks. I'm like, why would it stink?
That is how I am.
I'm calling you Toucan Sam from now on.
I was like, why the hell would it stink in here?
So me.
I'm like, did you kill somebody in here? Like, what happened? Why would it stink in here? I swear, I'm surprised I don't get on the phone with her. Like, what's up, Mom? She's like, nothing. Hey, you don't smell through the phone, do you? You don't smell anything, do you?
You had Mexican food today, right?
Do what? Yeah.
Mexican food today, right?
It's just insane, man. I've never met somebody that's more worried about smell. Like, I mean, I don't want my house.
I am the exact same way.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Trust, it's so funny, man.
Yeah.
You just worry about the smell all the time.
Yes.
Which makes it super easy to buy her gifts.
Yeah, you just buy something that smells good.
Yeah. Like, give me candles.
Yeah.
I'll take it back to the old days of poopery or potpourri.
Yeah.
I like potpourri too.
No, I don't know about all that.
That's the other one as well.
Incense. I love incense.
You'll walk in my mom's house and you're like, what the fuck, are you having a seance in here?
Oh, yeah.
What candles do we have going on?
Our house is definitely an earthbound.
Yeah.
Have you ever walked in an earthbound?
That's our house. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll have 17 candles lit.
I'm always burning incense.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on?
There's some of them. She's like, oh my god, it smells great. I'm like, it doesn't smell that bad. And there's some of them like, yeah, blow that shit out right now.
You're like, he's like, that's awful, and I'm like, what?
Well, here's my big. This is the thing I don't like. Like, if you're gonna have candles, like my mom has candles, and like pick the same candle. Like, don't
you
get
can't do that.
7 of the same candle because you walk through the rooms and you're just
7 different smells.
punched in the dick by every smell known to man. You know, you're like, cinnamon apple, Jesus Christ, vanilla.
the
No, I mean, I don't do those.
The laundry room's supposed to smell like clean sheets and all that.
Yeah.
stuff.
Linen.
And the bathroom's
linen.
supposed to smell like a fresh ocean breeze.
And my mom doesn't do any of those either. I'm just naming shit out because I don't know what weird shit she has. She has the weirdest, like, you just walking around, what is that? And she's like, she'll name off something, like, God damn it, they sell that?
There's a couple times where Tyler's walked in the house and he's like, what is that smell? And it's because I take the wax cubes
Christ,
and
yes.
I put them in the warmer.
Yeah.
And he did not want me to put the pumpkin spice.
Oh, God.
So it was
Smell like white girl in our house.
it was vanilla
stinks.
vanilla and pumpkin. And so I was like, maybe it'll be okay. And he was
Man.
like, what is that? I'm like, sorry.
I can only go with 2 cents, man. I'm kind of in I can go, so Febreze, the little plug-in things,
Yeah.
they make one called Bamboo. I can go
Oh,
with
I like
that
that one, yeah.
I go with that one. And then it's just, let's just keep it Christian, man. I go straight vanilla. Like, that's it.
Fair enough.
Because, oddly enough, vanilla smells like a strip club.
I honestly, I like the vanilla.
Yeah, because it smells like a strip club.
I can't.
Well, I mean, I didn't think
don't
about
go
that.
to strip
It
clubs.
does.
So why does it smell like?
I don't know. I guess all strippers wear vanilla. I have no idea, but it smells like a strip club. Like, wait, I was like, when you light a vanilla candle, you're like, it smells like a lap dance.
It smells like a stripper in here.
Yeah, it smells like a lap dance in here.
Is it vanilla or coconut?
No, it's vanilla. No, coconut is that's on the other side of town. That strip club, that's coconut.
The cheap one.
No, little darker. That's the coconut. But then the other side is vanilla.
Wow,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. So
Do you go to strip clubs?
I
You didn't used to go to strip clubs?
I only went to 2. I've only been to 2, and they've both been the shitty ones.
Oh, okay.
I've only been to one.
Christ.
Yeah. I want to go.
What do y'all do? Like, what did y'all do when you were younger?
What did I do?
Yeah.
I mean, I smoke weed every once in a while, but that's
You didn't go out or anything?
No,
No, I went out all the time.
Yeah.
she did. That was definitely.
Went out a lot?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's fun, isn't it?
There were a lot of times where I woke up and I was like,
Yeah. Where am I at?
no, I knew where I was. But I'm
Really?
like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's every Kenny story.
I don't remember getting here.
Yeah. When you wake up and you're staring at a wall, you're like, that's not my wall.
I've never done that. I've always made it back home. I don't know how I got there though.
Yeah. That's not my wall.
What was that?
That's as well as that.
I did wake up naked in the tub one time,
Well,
I've done that.
yeah.
but I had been throwing up.
I
So,
drove home in Dallas with my boxer shorts on home because I couldn't find clothes.
oh, fair enough.
That was
If you
a
got
tough
pulled
one.
over, they would have been.
I
like,
know,
"Sir."
right? That's all I kept thinking the whole time there was like, please God, if you're up there, don't let me get pulled over right now. 'Cause I don't want to explain this. I don't even have socks on.
The funny thing is, I just heard so many of your stories, and they all pretty much sound about the same.
Yeah.
You're semi half naked somewhere,
Somewhere.
and you wake up the next day and go, "How the fuck did I get?"
Throwing some kind of clothing away.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah. Throw a lot of clothes away. Yeah. It's usually how the night ended, or the days.
You wouldn't
Several
know
nights.
because you black out within a few days.
It's funny, man. When I first started drinking, I wouldn't black out. I would get really drunk, but I wouldn't black out. The further I got into it, man, I don't know if it would be like my brain wore out or what happened, but dude, I blacked out. I could have 3 beers and black out, and whoop, like I was gone.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think I've only blacked out one time, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I woke up one morning. This is me, me and my ex-wife. This was like when she realized that she was dating an animal. You know, like she.
That she fucked up.
Yeah, she woke up one morning. Well, this is 2 different stories. So I woke up one morning, and she had like her nose was swollen. And she had like these little black eyes. What the hell happened to you? She goes, you kicked me. I go, wait a minute. As in I was mad and kicked you? Because I've never, ever been in an angry drunk. She's like, no, you were messing around. And she goes, you go, and like pushed your foot forward. And I stuck my head forward at the same time. And pow. I just like caught her in the dome with like samurai kicked her in the face while we were sitting there. And she was, she had like a messed up nose. And then this is the worst. She left, so she drove this old truck, like a old, like 80s model, like square body Chevrolet.
I want one of those.
So it had like we could never find it, but it had like a small leak in it, like around the door somewhere. So if it rained a lot, it would get a little musty smell in there, like get a little like, ugh, something smells weird in here. But it would go away as soon as it stopped raining. We never could find the leak, but she left. She was going to MCC, and we had tied one on the night before, man. It was fun. And I was laying in the bed. She got up to go to class. And she leaves for class. And all I remember is I was just dead to the world in her bed. And she comes in and just starts hitting me with this purse. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? And all I could see, the room stunk. I was like, what's going on? Apparently, sometime during the night, I guess I was passed out in the bed. And I had to throw up. And I didn't know. But I was like, oh, I can't make it. Apparently her purse was sitting right there. So I yacked in her purse, and I had the good sense in my head to go, oh, she's not going to like this. So I zipped it up to make sure she, I guess, wouldn't see it.
Oh, my
So
gosh.
then she like grabbed her purse, grabbed her keys, and left. Got in her truck and went, oh, there's a musty smell in here. That was the only thing that saved me. It was raining, and so she got that musty smell. It wasn't the rain. It was her purse that was stinking. So she got to class, and she was like, man, it still stinks in here. So she sets her purse down, gets her books out, unzips and reaches in the purse to get her pen out, and that's when she realizes, oh, somebody yacked in my purse. So she came back and beat me with the pee purse.
I would have beat you with it too.
Yeah. Oh, she wasn't happy.
Well, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm glad I don't carry a purse.
Yeah. She
I'm not a
carried
purse
one after
person.
that.
I think the worst one I had is I went out with one of our coworkers, 3 different spots.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really bad. I don't know why we decided to go all those places. Couldn't remember where I lived. Somehow I told him how to get there. The only thing I can recall is like, oh, I've got to puke. So I tried to take my clothes off. And as I did, I puked in my shirt as I was pulling it off of my face. And then I like fell to the ground.
Right.
And I had to climb upstairs to go to my bedroom. And I puked all the way up the stairs. Apparently I got tired at one point and just stopped midway. There was a bigger puke pile there.
Oh, I stopped here.
Yeah. And then I was like crawled all in the bed. And I had to work a 12-hour shift the next day.
Oh, no.
Still went. I was like, fuck that shit.
Gosh.
I don't puke very often whenever it comes to...
Really?
Yeah.
If I know I have to work, I'm not going to get shitty. Because I know how bad my hangovers are.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
When I was working at the place you work, it was the same. I was working there. We stopped. I stopped. They didn't stop. I stopped about, I don't know, 5:45 in the morning, I guess. 5:40. It was like not. I had to be working at 7. And I mean, I was just shit canned. And so I was like, it was cold outside, freezing. So I was like, I'm going to get my car and I'll just turn the car on, turn the heater on, let the car heat up, and then I'll go to work, And so I turned the car on. It was like maybe 6:15. I was going to let it heat up till 6:30, and then I was going to go to work at 7. Last thing I was turning the car on, it was 6:30. I woke up at 5 o'clock that afternoon.
Oh my god!
Still asleep in the car. Heater still running, sweating.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And the other one told me with the trailer.
Oh yeah, there was another one, same place. So there was all these trailers in the back where we kept a bunch of stuff. I was like in charge of keeping all that put together or whatever, and I went in shit canned one time. As soon as I walked in, my boss just goes, "No, you have to go somewhere." Like, and I go, "Oh man, I'm just gonna go back here. I'm gonna take care of these trailers." I was like, "But I'm gonna be outside all day. I'm not coming inside." He's like, "Yeah, don't." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be outside." So I went out there, and there was like some stuff in the trailer that kind of almost looked like a bed. So I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna lay down here for just a second. It's so hot outside, and these are steel trailers."
Oh my
I was like, "Just gonna lay down here for a second." So I laid down, I got there at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. It was like 11 o'clock, so I laid down and went to sleep. I was out like I woke up drenched, just covered in sweat because I've been sitting in this metal trailer all day, and I kicked the door open. It's pitch black outside. It was like 10 o'clock that night.
Oh my gosh!
Why didn't anybody come get me?
They didn't know you were in there.
Yeah, there was another time, same place. There was another time I called my boss on the way to work because I was so drunk I couldn't figure out how to get there.
Oh my
gosh!
Hey, man,
so I'm over here on something. He goes, and I go, which way do I go? And he goes, you turn around and go back home. You're not coming in here. He goes, if you can't figure out where you're at, go home. I was like, that's good, except I can't figure out how to go home either.
What if you would have fell asleep in the trailer and the trailer left? Like, what if you would have woke up and you're in freaking Idaho or some shit?
How'd I get here?
Yeah.
What happened? Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that's another Kenny story.
Yeah. No, I've wound up in another state. It's not a faraway state. Wound up in another state, but it wasn't far away. But it was just the one right above us. Wasn't too far. And it was just right on the other side. It wasn't like halfway through.
But where'd you start at?
Here.
You started here and ended up there.
Ended up there.
That's a couple hours of drive there, buddy.
About 4.5 to be exact.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yep. No wallet, no keys, no shoes.
How does that happen?
Where in the world is Kenny?
I don't know. I don't know how I wasn't there. I was.
Obviously.
I was, but I wasn't. No, that's the only time I've ended up in another. But I was in a hospital at that time.
You woke up in the hospital?
John Doe. They didn't have my key. They didn't have my wallet.
Oh my gosh.
John Doe.
I would have saved the bracelet.
I did. I mean, I don't have it now, but I had it on whenever I went back to the bar the next day.
Wait, how did you go to the bar if you didn't have your wallet?
So I got but I had to leave there and come back to Waco. There's not a bar in Waco that I wasn't familiar with. I didn't need my license. I'm
just saying, like, how'd you pay for it?
How'd I pay for it? Oh, I had my credit card, or not my credit card, but my debit card, because I was real bad about losing my wallet. I was horrible about losing my wallet.
Still bad about your wallet.
So I would always take. Yeah. I didn't care about the credit cards. Got to cancel them. But my debit card, it was a pain in the ass to cancel my debit card. So anytime I went out, I always took my debit card and stuck it in my sock. And not just like on the side of my sock. I like took my sock off, put it in there, and then put my sock on. So I walked around on my debit card all night. That's why I always paid with credit card, because my debit card was in my sock. So then when I would inevitably lose my wallet, I always had a way to get around. I could always give somebody my debit card or go to an ATM, because that's why I didn't keep a credit card in there, because you can't get
money back on it.
Yeah, you can't go to the ATM. So if I had to get cash or something like that, then I had my debit card in my sock.
That was like your little 911 thing.
Yeah, I had my little debit card in my sock. Yeah.
Daddy taught you well.
Yeah, yes.
Especially with all the times he stuck money hidden inside your truck or whatever.
Yeah. And oh yeah, dude. That was another during the drug years. I always hide money from myself. And then every time I moved out of an apartment, I was like, oh wow, I have a lot of money.
Wow.
Yeah, you would just find it in the most random spots. It's so weird. I'm telling you right now, but back in those days, you checked everywhere. Like, check the toilet, check everywhere.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's times I've taped it up underneath the tank. I'd be all weirded out, and like somebody's going to steal money, and so
oh my god,
they can't get you
here. You move out, and somebody else moves in. Oh, there's money here,
dude. I moved into one apartment one time, and I found weed like that.
Yeah,
somebody had taped weed up underneath because the toilet, the guts of the toilet stopped working, and I picked. I mean, it wasn't any good anymore. But the guts of the toilet stopped working, so I picked the lid up, pulled it off. There's a big bag of weed underneath there.
Nice.
What the hell? It was oregano. You know, it was dry, but yeah, that's kind of cool.
I don't think I've ever really found anything special out of all. Surprisingly, though, out of all the apartments, because I've literally apartment hopped since I was like 16. Surprised I haven't came across something like that before.
Yeah. I haven't found anything really weird. I found that, and then there was another place where I found the guy's porn stash. That was pretty funny because it was like these. It's like those cabinets, except just imagine the wall not there. Like it was just they were just cabinets that were like halfway down the wall, you know. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why I got up there one time. Oh, kiddo shot a Nerf gun thing. And like, boom, it landed up there, and I was going to go get it down for it, and I got up there, and it was just like Playboys all lined up. It's like, hey, some PlayStations up here. I was like, what the hell?
That's collectible.
Yeah.
Sell them.
Like,
Old ones.
Yeah. They were super old. Yep. That was it, though. The drug gears. They're fun.
Now you're a wonderfully clean father.
Pretty much. Pretty boring. I come home and sit here and don't do anything.
Sit there and
Literally do nothing.
Do nothing. Yeah.
I clean a lot.
Yeah, you do.
I can't.
An unhealthy amount.
I don't know.
It gives me an anxiety attack half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just
normally he's like, can you just sit down?
I don't mean this in a rude way, and I don't mean it the way it's going to come out. But you remind me a lot of my mom. Like, I know but she's like the stuff that y'all do is like uncanny. I'll go over and I watch whenever I'm going over to visit Tyler and you or whatever. I'll watch and I'm like, oh, I'm watching my mom. Like this is what she does. Yeah. Like holy shit. Because my mom is the same way. I told my mom, I go, I don't know how Dad lives here. And she's like, what do you mean? And she goes, it's nice and clean and all that. I go, just like a museum in here. I was like, I feel like I can't touch things. Like I have to live in a house where I feel like I can touch stuff.
I know. I went home the other day and I dusted everything.
To be fair, the only museum that you go to is where kids get to touch stuff.
Yeah, it's the Mayborn. Yeah, it's only the kids side.
Yeah, it's only kids side. He told me last night. He was like, "Dude, I'm being for real in that." Like,
yeah, I was like, I know that people are going to think that was a jokey haha. That is not. I swear to God, up until that moment, I did not realize there was an adult side.
I mean, it's a learning side. It's like historical,
right? Like, yeah, man, yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily call it like an adult side. I mean, it's for kids to also learn.
Yeah, but it's not pots and pans and stuff like
Yeah,
that on the kids.
Well, I always thought that was the weirdest thing. I always thought that was the weirdest thing. That Baylor spent all this money to put in here some play sets and like.
That's what I told him last night. I said, "You do realize that the building's way bigger on the outside than it is on the inside."
Yeah.
So what did not click in your head that like, oh, this is really small in here for how big it is outside?
Have you ever been to the Perot Museum in Dallas? It is.
No, I want to.
Dude, that's fun. It's like super duper fun. It's like because I think the museum itself is like 6 stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's huge. Oh, it's huge. Yeah. Like when they go up there and there's a 2-day, they sell a 2-day pass and you're like, what the hell you need a 2-day pass for? You need a 2-day pass.
Jeez.
Like,
That's the one with the weird shaped building and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
So it's super duper fun. You can get through it in a day. You're just going to have to rush through probably some stuff you want to look at. You know, if you really want to take your time and look at it.
2 days.
Yeah, it's 2 days.
It's definitely a Lance thing.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's awesome. But they have they have one part in there. It's like on the 5th or 6th floor. They have a platform where you stand on it. It's all about like natural disasters. One of the natural disasters is an earthquake. So you stand on this platform and you hit it 1 through 10, and it's like on the Richter scale. And I'll show you how hard the floor would be shaken if you were in that situation. They have these little things that you're supposed to hook into on the side so that you don't bust your ass. I was like, man, I'm a grown man, dude.
10.
So I was like, yeah, let's start out with a mild 8. I hit the 8. It was on the floor before I knew. I was like, oh, God. And then I couldn't stop the damn thing. I couldn't reach the button. My daughter, who was strapped in like a person should be, was like, but, yeah, that thing is awesome. Like, it'll shake the shit out of you, though. I can't imagine. If that happens, like around here, we had tornadoes and like, get some flooding and shit like that. That earthquake shit, fuck off. If the ground started doing that, I'm out of wherever we're living. Like, there's no
I gotta
chance.
go.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not staying 1 minute past that. I felt that, and I was like, no, even the little one, like the one, it just kind of goes, it just like, it almost vibrates. And I was like, no, if the ground vibrates, that's it. I'm out. That just seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
No, I don't want any part of that.
Yeah, just the was it the earthquake or the bomb one when we were in school? Like they made you like the trials of like, hey, you need to get up underneath your desk or whatever to do.
Yeah, that's too young for. I'm not being stupid. We didn't have any. We only had a tornado drill. That was it.
Yeah, we had. I think we had earthquake, we had tornado, and then we had bomb.
Yeah, or active shooter or whatever.
No, we didn't do active shooter. That was I don't think we really did, because whenever like the active shooter stuff really took place was more when I was in like junior high or high school.
Yeah.
Whenever, because that was like after Columbine, whenever all that happened, took off.
Yeah, Kiddo has that.
Yeah.
She comes home and tells me about that. I'm like, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, they have to be prepared.
Yeah, they do.
Literally, today's society is.
It's so sad. I'm like, hey, it makes. I mean, like, dude, there's not a lot that like hurts my feelings. I don't have any feelings, but not a lot that hurts my feelings. But dude, that super hurts my feelings. Like, dude, a 7-year-old has to be like your kid, man.
Yeah,
your kid has to like go. He has to go to school.
We had active shooter school today.
Yeah, he has to go to school and be like, yeah, we practice for. Somebody comes in, pulls my fucking head off.
To be fair, he lives in Killeen, so
yeah, it's just like
my sister took her kids out of school because she was like, I'm not doing this. Yeah, her kids were homeschooled,
and that's got to take some kind of effect on you. Like hey, today we're gonna have an active shooter drill. Like, what?
Yeah, that's insane.
Just in case
we only did the tornado drill. And then we did like, you're not that much younger than me. And then we did like our fire drill.
Yeah, we did fire drill.
But
tornado
that's it.
Fire. Yeah, that's all we had. That's all we had. It was just tornado and fire. That was it. And I never understood the tornado one. That was always the stupid one to me. They're like, go out the hall.
Get in the hall.
Put your head between your legs. I'm like, it's you kind of the age old
kiss your
kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah.
That, believe me, putting your head in between your legs ain't gonna do nothing when it sucks you out of this room.
Well, yeah, they just say that to protect your head.
You know, there's conspiracy about that, right? That like on planes, they say the same thing. Like protect your head, but they say like the conspiracy behind it is so that way it would actually kill you, because like that way it would rather just, instead of like being maimed or like fucked up from the plane crash, they would rather you just
really?
Die.
Yeah.
No shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't remember where I read it, but it was like, that's the conspiracy behind it. It's like they teach you that to put your head in between your legs on the plane crash, so that way it
just cracks your neck and
you're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to see it coming or not.
I've never been on a plane, so
really,
yeah,
they're fun.
Are they?
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh man, I fucking.
Do you get sick on them?
No, but I just don't. I really don't like sitting in a tube full of farts.
We know all about that. The funny thing is, we were coming back from Colorado for that FAT. You know that we were on one of those rinky-dink planes. It was the last one we had. It was from Dallas to Waco. And like as soon as we sit down, the coworker of ours, he sits down. He sits there, and next thing you know, the little cover that goes around the window just poof falls out, and he's like, hey,
like, excuse me,
let it rip, let's go.
Fired up.
They just left. It's like, this is gonna suck if something happens.
Yeah.
Oh
no, I'm not a big plane guy. First off, it's the lead up to getting on the plane is just a nightmare.
Oh, it's a nightmare. Like, I don't know.
So we went to Boston. Right, I mean, it could have been a few months after 9/11 happened. We went to Boston, and that was back when, I mean, security it's loosened up a lot since then. Security was rough. You couldn't do shit. And so we went, and they were having random bag checks, so like they would just pull you aside and be like, yeah, we got to check your shit, so like we're in line, me and my buddy, because we're traveling together, and all we carried was just a carry on. I didn't want to like check. I hate to check bags. We just had our carry on. There was right in front of me. There was this. It was like a 90-year-old lady. I mean, just like couldn't have been older. I mean, I was like, y'all let old people like this on the plane? What happens if they die? Yeah, but she was just older than dust. And then there was another like college type kid, and then right in front of us was, I'm talking head to toe, sandals, baggy pants, turban, The whole 9 yards. This is right after 9/11. He's standing directly in front of us. My buddy's standing behind us. So they're like, go ahead. They're bringing everybody through, and then they're doing you go over here, random bag check. They get to the 90-year-old woman, and they're like, to the side, ma'am. And she's like barely hanging onto the bag as it is. So she has to lug it over here and put it up on this table to be randomly searched. The college kid, who is stoned. Yeah. But you can tell he's stoned. They're like, go ahead. They get to the guy right before us, and they're like, go ahead. My buddy goes, really? Really? He goes, we let Stoney McGee and fucking this guy through. He goes, with the old lady. He goes, when they go, sir, it's random. He goes, fuck off. He goes, let's get the other ones. They're like, sir, we're going to have to keep going. We're going to have to detain you. He's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, what are we doing?
Opposite day.
What the hell's happening here? He goes, this broad can barely hold her bag up. What the hell's happening?
It's all a gimmick. She's really not 90.
It was so funny. He just all of a sudden just did a quiet. Really? Are you fucking serious? I was like, dude, calm down. Oh my god. Yeah, but they did, man. And then we didn't even get it on the way back. I was like, I mean, for sure, I look like the guy you should probably check. You know, like, especially back then, because I was always like fucked up and shit. So I was like, I mean, you ain't even trying to check me?
Yeah.
I had more liquor in that bag than you could have shook a stick at. And that was the crazy thing. We just put them right through. And they were like, all right. I was like, this is our tax money at work.
There's a lot of stuff on TikTok where they sneak stuff into people's bags and they
I saw one with a gigantic hog dildo.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Funny. I want to do that so bad.
TSA was
I would hate to be the person.
I would love to do that to our friend in Cambodia right now.
Oh yeah.
It's just with his gravelly voice, just that's not mine.
Who put that in here?
Who put that in here? Actually, you probably go along with it. He said, well, guess I'm not using that later.
He would go, that's a collector's edition.
It's a collector's edition.
Don't touch it.
You probably wouldn't make him miss a beat.
No.
I take that back. That's probably the worst person to do that to.
He'd be like, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, he would. He would do. Yeah, it's mine. What do you want to do? I was going to use it later. Oh, my God.
Well, we miss him. We hope he comes back.
And, you know, if we're speaking about planes and the plane doesn't make it back, R.I.P. Garrett.
Well, I hope McConaughey is on his private jet.
Yeah.
I don't want McConaughey going down.
No.
Garrett's okay.
You know, we can lose a Garrett, but we can never lose a McConaughey. I can
Garrett's
tell you
probably having so much fun with McConaughey.
He is. I guarantee you he is. They're probably just sitting back, talking about life, love, because he's that guy.
Wet Dreams.
Yeah, Wet Dreams in the book.
Yeah.
He was asking about that story because he was so enthralled by it.
Yeah, he was definitely enthralled.
All right.
Yeah, he loves McConaughey.
Well, everybody, till next week, where we're no experts.
We miss you, Garrett.